So let me turn to dyslexia now, which has been the focus of our interest. And first of all, let me just tell you what dyslexia is. I'm going to show you 3 slides with the official definition that came out of a panel from the International Dyslexia Organization, and it was supported by the National Institute of Health. And really, when we talk about dyslexia, we're talking about children who from the very beginning are struggling readers and who have difficulty in reading accuracy, in the accuracy of words. It is the most common learning disability of all learning disabilities, and we know that it's neurobiological in origin. They often have difficulties also with spelling, but the real problem is decoding. Some countries emphasize the spelling. So, for example, in Germany, the spelling is an important, is emphasized when you talk about dyslexia. And the idea here is that the reason they struggle to learn to read is because of their difficulties with phonological processing. So even before learning to read, understanding that words are made up of sounds, that even though we squeeze them, we co-articulate them, we make them all sound like they're all connected, they are actually somewhat, they have to be disconnected for us to map them onto print. And that children with dyslexia have difficulties with recognizing that, and that these difficulties are really quite unexpected because they're doing just fine in other areas of learning and cognition. And then the secondary consequence of this decoding problem is that they also then often have difficulties with comprehension. But their comprehension problems are really driven by their decoding problems. Because when you ask them to comprehend through the oral modality, they don't have difficulties there. And of course, they also have reduced reading experience, and by doing that, you also then reduce their background knowledge and growth of vocabulary and sight word vocabulary. Dyslexia is highly heritable.